Welcome back, everybody. This is Richard Kuhns, author of How to Get Your Life Back from Morgellons, Chronic Lyme, and Other Skin Parasites. Welcoming you here on August 1st, 2021. With us, we have Robin, my co-host, our new coach, Megan, and a lady I just met the other day, Georgia Peach from Georgia, Carol Ann, who has a wonderful story to share of how she got into the program and her progress and what's happening in her life. So, Carol Ann, tell us a little bit about when you first noticed that you had a problem with skin parasites.
Okay, about 9 months ago, I have two indoor-outdoor cats. Have had them 6 or 7 years. My husband and I picked them out together before he suddenly passed away. And they always slept in my bedroom at night and come in at night, you know. So the gray one jumped down, and his paw accidentally caught my wrist and stuck his claw in it. And I had noticed that he had tapeworms, and I had gone and gotten something from the vet to treat him. However, about 10 days later, I started having all these crazy symptoms in my body, and all of a sudden breakouts and material was coming out and of my face and mouth and legs, and went to the doctor, and they checked me for a parasite and said I had none. And then the way he was talking to me and laughing, I realized he thinks I'm crazy. And here is I'm thinking, okay, here is a woman who's been teaching weight loss and nutrition for 34 years. I'm at the end of the 60s now. Always healthy, no prescription drugs, medications, just normal grief. When my husband passed and my grandson got killed suddenly, just normal grief.
Gosh,
got through those.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah. You don't sound like you're in your late 60s. You sound like you could be in your 30s.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Well, I feel great now. I did have to go through a surgery with Morgellons. Nobody believed me. So my friend, who is my vitamin downline in Rome, Georgia, connected me with a homeopathic doctor in Roswell, Georgia, a place. I went, spent a fortune. However, it did come up on the screen immediately that I had a bacteria type thing from tapeworm. So she asked me about that, and I told her, and she said, you have Morgellons. So she knew, and she did not laugh. But however, she did not know what you know about how to treat it with the right food, and I was on all the wrong vitamins and all the wrong protocol when nobody would believe me, so I didn't talk about it much except to my children, because I knew they knew their mother, and they knew what strong faith, and they knew I'm not crazy. So my daughter kept searching, and that's how we found you. And I started on the King's diet. Go ahead.
How long ago did you start the diet?
About 3 months.
3 months
ago. I went through, maybe not quite that long. I went through surgery, and the doctor also put my doctor on such heavy antibiotics, he destroyed everything in my gut. And here's a perfectly healthy woman. All of a sudden, I'm losing weight, breaking out in stores, and all kind of stuff, and he's laughing at me. So he's by the wayside, but anyway, I started searching, and my daughter found you, and then you connected me with Robin, and Chris and Robin and you. First of all, I just want to thank God. I have strong faith, and like Robin was saying, if you don't have any, we'll stand in for you, because yes, because God is a God of restoration, and I'm living proof. We really all are. But, to me, I won't say that you and Chris, Richard, and Robin have been a godsend. And, you know, God sends things in your life. And I'm telling you, I started listening, and I bought the book first, ordered the book, and then my daughter and I both were searching. She was helping me from a distance, and I started on the King's diet. And I wasn't finished with those expensive stinking vitamins, and so I wasn't getting a lot of results. But slowly but surely, when you get on the King's diet, stage 1, I got on your vitamins, and I take the Max 1, the boron multivitamin, the glutathione powder, the ion minerals I've just ordered, the debriding soap, Claudia's skincare, which Robin recommended, is great. The mouthwash is great. I love your peppermint oil, and I think it was the L-glutamine, the powdered one that I do. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm doing so far. And just like you said, if you follow Plan 1, and when everything settled, I went to Plan 2. Love it. Potato.
You're on stage 2 now.
I'm on stage 2. I just came out of What now?
Congratulations.
Fantastic.
Thank you. I love it. I just came through a flare-up. My 2 cats are the culprit, and my friend is going to be taking my 2 outdoor cats to a farm, and she's going to take care of them, and they're going to be barn cats. So I'm happy about that. And then I'll start working on my environment with some of Richard's things, and I'm already spraying outside with the fungicide that's healthy.
Right.
And I'm doing that. Yes, and the main thing is the King's diet: clean your body, disinfect your environment. Robin taught me that. Keep a good attitude. And sometimes I know I have texted her long messages because I thought, I can't do this anymore. But you just get up and talk to yourself like she just taught us. Adversity leads to achievement, and a setback is a setup for a comeback. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. And that's what I always taught my people that had to lose weight. You know,
right.
So yeah, that's true. And so I thought, okay, are you going to live what you've always taught others? Because you lost your weight and you've kept it off. And now, for the first time in my life, I went from a Dolly Parton without plastic surgery and Botox to looking like an older Barbie doll. I'm slim as a gem. I don't have an ounce of fat, and I always had a weight problem. But Richard's recipes are great. Robin's are great. Ethel helped me get connected with the millet bread, and it works fine for me. I think you have to test things. Some things I can't do, but you guys taught me, and you know, the products are they work. All I can tell you is this is just a normal woman, a nutritionist. You know, I work a little bit part-time still. I love people and I love helping them. This is a whole different protocol that I'm in, but once I learned it and got it and saw it working, I'm going to be well, and I'm going to be well, and as I'm getting well, I hope to be able to help people like they do. That's my calling, is motivation.
Beautiful.
So I thank you. And, you know, the products are wonderful. The Max one, if I mess up, Chris taught me to eat 1 cookie or 1 bite or 2 cookies and no more. And I had eaten 12. And Chris, I told him I ate 12 or 14. He said, what? I said, well, that was the old Carol Ann that was nearly 100 pounds overweight. I used to eat the whole box of donuts. And I'll tell you what, when I did that, these little Morgellons things and whatever the other thing is that you call those, that looks like a crab or whatever. I've got both, I believe. Columbo?
Yeah, Columbo.
Well, they just have a party like like Robin says. And then I want to say things that is not common to my vocabulary that Richard said in his book. And I just want to, when I read that, I said, oh, Lord, I know exactly how you feel, because you just want them to die. And you feel like dying. You're like, how did this happen to me? And nobody hardly believes you. But it's real, guys. We are not crazy people breaking out in sores and stuff. This is real. And I'm telling you, the diet and the products, Richard has figured it out, what works and doesn't work. And then you have to figure out maybe one or two foods don't work for you that do for him or me or whatever. But the recipes are delicious, and I'm up to almost 100, and 105 to 110 is perfect for my 5'2". So I'm getting there. I feel good, and my energy's up. I feel happy about where the cats are going, and I can just tell you, when I messed up on the cookies, I did an extra max one.
Yes, that helps. Well, Carol Ann.
Yes, it does help.
Carol Ann, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm so glad that we had an opportunity to talk a couple days ago. And I know that Robin and Megan and Ethel and myself and Chris, we are all here pulling for you, and we're looking forward to you joining our coaching team pretty soon. It's amazing.
Yeah.
3 months, people think, oh, God, this is going to take me years. It's going to take me years. Well, Robin got her life back in about 6 months. You're well on your way to getting your life back in stage 2.
Oh, yes.
Gosh, so it doesn't have to be a long, enduring thing when you just do what you do, and it's all laid out for you. It's all laid out, A, B, C, D.
That's right. And another thing is you got to be careful. I did not realize how these things get into your closets and drawers. Besides the cats, I'm cleaning their stuff up every morning in the garage, and so I've started putting on gloves and things until they're gone, and I spray your ammonia, and now I'm going to order your cleaning stuff next. And I spray peppermint oil everywhere, and the only time I get reinfected is after I really handle them or get into something like Robin did, cleaning out. I'm doing a little at a time, take it a day at a time, one step at a time, and when you mess up, if you eat 12 cookies like I crazily did, then listen to Chris and just take what I've started doing when I'm baking cookies, healthy cookies, but it's not our protocol. My people love them, but it's not for the Morgellons and the other. So what I did last night, they were hot out of the oven. I know it. Make Robin's chocolate chip cookies. They're delicious. And I chewed up 3 of mine and spit them in the trash.
They weren't happy cookies, were they?
They weren't our protocol. No. Oh, hey, if you're going to do, I just couldn't believe the stuff that are in products. And like the V8 Energy, I was guzzling those. I was doing the Emergency. Then I started reading labels, and I thought, holy cow, I'm doing everything. Now I'm just lightly, like maybe a dab of sugar-free ketchup on my, all beef boar's head hot dogs or whatever. Just a slight bit. Yeah. And I'm going to make it. I've got the recipe and bought the stuff today. Well, I just love y'all. I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to coaching. Let me get the cats all settled and all, and I think I'll be ready to go in with you and help you. I'm excited.
Thank you so much for sharing, Carol Ann.
Yeah. Thank
Robin,
God for y'all.
Megan, you have any questions you'd like to ask her or anything you'd like to share?
I just want to say it's thrilling to hear you tell your story, and I'm so glad that things are moving forward the way they are for you. Yay.
Me too. Yes, thank God. Thank God. There's hope. The doctor's world, and even the homeopathic doctors, she knew it was Morgellons, and that I had the tapeworm Bathsheba or something. It came up on the screen as soon as she ran a test on. but she didn't really know the protocol like someone like Richard who's been through it, and God has used him. And so that's why, you know, he's not God, but you know what? God uses us, and he used him to do this, and he'll bless him for it too, and he'll bless all of you for it too. He will. I'm living proof of that, and sometimes you just have to give out of your heart. And my gosh, this is a disease from hell, and there's no other word from it. This is definitely not of God. This is from hell, and we're going to send it right back where it belongs. That's it.
Yes, on roller skates. On roller skates.
On roller skates is right. This is the worst thing. I mean, it is insanity. You can hear electricity sometimes. I can touch my ear and I'll hear something go, and I'm like, oh man, I'm just vibrating toward my new healthy body.
But
Crazy.
hearing your testimony and your story is what makes it worthwhile for me.
Great. Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Did you like to add anything, Megan, or say, just step right in?
No, it was just really nice to hear your story. I'm so happy you're getting somewhere that fast and that you're really going for it. And I can't wait till you join the team.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm excited about helping people. I can't believe that this disease is not acknowledged, Richard, after all these years. It's how can you will yourself be mentally ill enough to break out in sores?
I don't know. Well, it's a modern invention. Modern invention. You will yourself to break out in sores for no reason whatsoever.
And even if they acknowledge it, just like your doctor did, they don't know how to treat it.
Yeah.
Right. They don't know how to treat it.
Right.
Yeah, he nearly killed me with antibiotics. And this is, But, you know, I'm coming back to life. That's fine. I've learned. I've grown. I'm a better person. Even you know, I've grown, and I appreciate my health so much. Yeah. And y'all for helping me. Thank you for helping me. Thank you, Robin.